All right, y'all. So I just wanted to get on here, give you my opinions on this Kevin Durant trade. So the details of the trade are: the Phoenix Suns have agreed on blockbuster trade, sending Kevin Durant to the Rockets for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and the number 10 pick in this year's draft, and 5 second-round picks. Sources told ESPN on Sunday. All right, so I honestly think the Houston Rockets won, and I definitely think Jalen Green will be a good talent. Even Brooks, I think, adds a great value. I think that number 10 pick is really what got this deal done. And a lot of people might say that this year's draft is top heavy. Like once you get out of the top five, it's not that many great prospects. But I do think that 10th pick has potential for the Suns. But getting off of Jalen Green, he's going to be expecting a big contract soon. And maybe the same with Dylan Brooks. I don't know if Dylan Brooks was 2 year, 3 year deal he's locked into, but a decision was going to happen in the next couple of years anyway with Jalen Green, to where you're going to have to figure out if you want to keep him or do you want to focus on the Thompson twins and Jabari Smith. And they decided to go with the Thompson. So yes, Jalen Green will be off that team, but the Suns, they get a good little package. I don't think that puts them over the top or anything, but just depending on what that 10th pick is, you know what I mean? You get Jalen Green, um, Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks, and the number 10 pick. That 10th pick could be filling out a void. Maybe it's the center position, maybe it's a fourth position that you're drafting. But that gives them something to work with instead of just losing KD for nothing. You still get somebody that with a lot of upside and potential, and Jalen Green. But for the Rockets, I think it's great. I want to talk about kind of the structure of their roster, them adding KD to it. At first, initially, I'm thinking they could potentially slow down the growth of the Twins or even Jabari Smith with KD being there. But I do think KD fits into a system seamlessly, like on the court. I think it will be a better fit more so than just maybe him in the media per se. Like I think LeBron and Curry are just bigger than life. So yeah, it's different to play with them. I think in a growth way, I think that will affect Thompson for the good or for the bad. But man, they got one. I think with KD, I think they give them a proven score, guaranteed 25 points, um, and he got his little minions. He got two other wings with him that are aggressive, great defenders. You know what I mean? Sagoon, they keep Sagoon in the trade. I know he's inconsistent, but I think in his peak, he's not Jokic. You know what I mean? But he's showing flashes of a crafty big guy that can pass, um, make knockdown shots. Make smart basketball plays in the post. Adding him with KD, I think that's great. You got Steven Adams as well, Fred Van Fleet. I'm sorry. Um, keep Reed Shepard. A great prospect. He's going to be a good shooter off the bench, like we just saw what T.J. McConnell was able to bring with the Indiana Pacers in the finals. You never can have enough wing scoring um, coming off the bench. So, do I think this makes them the favorite in the West? I don't think so, but um, I think this does put them closer to getting there for sure. Jalen Green definitely has a lot more maturing and development to do as a player, and I think adding Durant with him, um, no, adding him with Booker puts him in a different situation. You got two kind of guards that I feel like can coexist. Um, yeah, or if they're moving and ready to take a whole new direction, is this just the start of it? Do you see them getting off of Booker? Do you see them getting off of any other players? But overall, I think it was a good trade for I'm going to say great for the Rockets, and I'm going to say good for the Suns. I'm just interested to see what that 10th pick becomes because remember, OKC Thunder, look what they're doing now. Those picks, they accumulated all those picks, and that's what you saw on the court. Their picks coming to fruition. So, taking the chance on Kevin Durant at the end of his career, I understand that he's still efficient. He's still a great scorer, but how many more years do you think you're gonna get from KD? I think you might get 3 or 4 with him in the Rockets, and I don't know if he's gonna try a different team or what. But thank you guys for watching, man. I want to do more like analysis on just sports and trades, just whatever I'm interested into at the time. Everything's not worth. I'm not overly interested in talking about, but this one right here to me was a bona fide blockbuster, and hopefully KD can redeem himself and get a W and win.
My dogs is barking. I'll see y'all. I'm out.